切なものを壊さないで。寒風の激鱗。
What you just saw is Elaine's ultimate move in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I am talking about the Guardian of the Fairy King's Forest, King Harlequin's sister, Orban's love interest turned wife, or at least the mother of his child. Only it's actually Elaine with a minor tweak, as I managed to pull for the Halloween Guardian Elaine, another SSR or a very rare hero in the 7DS Grand Cross game. And this Blue Elaine, as other sources call it, uses Halloween-inspired skills that, instead of employing wind, which Elaine usually wields in the anime, this Elaine makes use of trick-or-treat themed kind of magic, and we're going to look at them now. In Skill 1, Elaine conjures up a pumpkin that comes crushing down on her enemies. This skill inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack on all of the enemies. As it levels up, it inflicts an attack weakening effect on them, and even increased damage upon reaching level 3. If this Elaine were not Halloween themed, she'd most likely be using some blast of wind like the ones she used on Ban while defending the Fairy King's forest and other random instances in the anime. In the story, this is what they call miracle wind, as she's capable of wind manipulation through a mere flick of her hand. Skill 2 is where Elaine takes out a pumpkin basket and showers all of her allies with confetti out of it. This is more of a boost or support skill that gives her allied heroes an attack boost starting from 30% up to 60% as the skill levels up. I'm not certain if this skill is actually parallel to anything Elaine has in the story, but I think it's more of those things game developers do to make the gaming experience more unpredictable. And for skill 3, the ultimate skill, we have Wrath of the Autumn Wind. Somehow this ultimate move reminds me of the time when Elaine was enraged seeing Ban being crushed by Melascula in the anime. So out of that madness or rage or love or any extreme emotions, Elaine suddenly becomes stronger than her limits. Quoting her, she said then, "If I don't push myself now, then when should we do it?" I think it was even said in the anime that her power level at the time reached 18,000 or 21,050. Anyway, in-game, Wrath of the Autumn Wind cancels buffs and stances and takes damage ranging from 490% up to 735% of attack, with a corresponding stun effect on enemies. If you have the complete Halloween costume set equipped, then the image or animation changes from wind to candy. I don't have the full costume, so I don't have that animation, and I prefer the wind variation. Finally, for Elaine's unique passive skill, she has the Gift of the Pumpkin, where she increases defense-related stats by 8% given certain conditions. So that's all of it for Elaine. This game has been particularly very generous to my pulls, giving me SSR heroes every now and then, and this one is very timely for the occasion.